Welcome to Pip Insight. Thursday, 16th of July, Asian pre-open. This session, we have analyzed 8 Forex pairs and selected the 7 with the clearest technical picture, 1 showing bullish structure and 6 showing bearish structure. Every chart shows support and resistance zones and moving average alignment, so you can see the technical picture at a glance. Let's get into it. Here is today's Asian pre-open chart analysis. Pairs showing bullish structure, dollar-yen. Pairs showing bearish structure, gold-dollar, euro-dollar, pound-dollar, dollar-Swiss, dollar-Canada, pound-yen. Full chart breakdown for each pair coming up now. Remember, this is educational content only, not financial advice. If you're here for the gold breakdown, you're in the right place. And there is a lot to unpack after what was a brutal New York session for the bulls. Gold is currently sitting around $3,979, and the structure is firmly bearish across the H4, H1, and M15 timeframes. Price collapsed roughly $75 during the session, slicing through multiple support levels and closing well beneath the 20, 50, and 200 period EMAs, all of which are stacked above price in a classic bearish formation. The H4 RSI is sitting at an extreme 23, deeply oversold territory, and while that tells us the move is stretched, momentum continues pointing lower with no confirmed bullish divergence yet. On the levels, immediate support sits in the $3,965 to $3,178 zone, with $3,150 below that as the next meaningful floor. For any recovery to carry weight, price needs to reclaim the $4,008 to $4,025 resistance area. That's the line in the sand structurally. Now, the fundamental picture matters today. A batch of US data hits at 8:30. Retail sales, core retail sales, unemployment claims, and the Philly Fed index. Stronger than expected numbers could reinforce dollar strength and add fresh pressure on gold. We also have 2 Fed speakers later in the session, and any hawkish tone could extend the pain further. Watch 3,965 on the downside and $4,008 on any bounce attempt. Euro-dollar. The chart is showing tentative bearish structure on this session. The 1 hour is also pointing lower. Resistance is marked between 1.14626 and 1.14816. Support is marked between 1.14142 and 1.14351. Here is the full chart breakdown. Pound dollar. The chart is showing bearish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the downside, and the 1 hour is also pointing lower. Resistance is marked between 1.3504 and 1.35424. Support is marked between 1.344 and 1.34608. Here is the full chart breakdown. Dollar yen. The chart is showing bullish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the upside and the 1-hour is also pointing higher. Resistance is marked between 162.5 and 162.55. Support is marked between 162.1 and 162.2. Here is the full chart breakdown. Dollar Swiss. The chart is showing tentative bearish structure on this session. The 1-hour is also pointing higher. Resistance is marked between 0.8088 and 0.81076. Support is marked between 0.80443 and 0.8076. Here is the full chart breakdown. Dollar Canada. The chart is showing bearish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the downside. Resistance is marked between 1.4055 and 1.4116. Support is marked between 1.396 and 1.4007. Here is the full chart breakdown. Pound yen. The chart is showing bearish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the downside, and the 1-hour is also pointing lower. Resistance is marked between 219.095 and 219.604. Support is marked between 217.43 and 218.665. Here is the full chart breakdown. That is the Asian pre-open analysis from Pip Insight. We covered 8 pairs this session, bringing you the ones with the clearest chart structure. All content is educational only and is not financial advice. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe. We publish 3 times every weekday: London, New York, and the Asian session. Follow us on X at ForexX Insight for updates. See you next time.